The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers nor Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Welcome to another exciting episode of In Conversation with Alethia. I am your host, Alethia O'Hara-Stephenson. In each episode, I sit down with amazing community individuals who are doing incredible and inspiring things in our community. The show will educate, it will empower you, and it will inspire you. So be sure to tune in every single week. This week, I have in studio with me an amazing leader who's doing some amazing things in Dufferin County and Shelburne. He is a senior leader for one of the world's most global food and beverage company. He's also one of the founders and president of Shelburne Cricket Club. Please welcome Ahsen Siddiqui to the show.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to have you here. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome. So I'm incredibly excited to have this conversation with you because you've been on this journey, or you and your team, your club, have been on this journey of providing cricket to our Shelburne community. And I would love to hear a little bit more about that journey, how you got started as an organization.
Actually, it's cricket started in 2019. Actually, it started for a purpose. I just moved to Shelburne in 2015 and used to play cricket in different cities, in king cities and different areas in Ontario. Mm-hmm. My kids used to watch me, and they said they want to mimic my style, and they used to play on a street. And my neighbor Anand Jagdeo, mm-hmm. and another his neighbor Rick Ramchand, three of us, we saw kids were playing cricket. We need to give them some better facility because it was dangerous to play on the street. Wow. With the tennis ball. So that's how it actually gets started at that time. And we say, hey, the Shelburne community is growing, so we need to have something dedicated for, the second most biggest game in the world, which is mm-hmm. cricket. Shelburne is growing, so it's a cricket foundation need to be somewhere. So that's how it was founded. And initially we thought that, hey, we will just play 7 people. Then suddenly in 2019, from 7 we become 13. From 13 in 2020 we have first Rambler match, and in 2021 we have best of 7 series.
Wow!
And in 2022 we have our own official league, from 7 people to 65 registered member, and
incredible.
90% are from Shelburne. So a few of them are coming from, of course, Orangeville, Mono, mm-hmm. and some of them coming from Brampton, but mostly is from Shelburne. So that's how we grow, and that's why we decided that we will have our own non-profit organization to make sure this cricket will continue in Shelburne in different area. Yeah.
That's incredible. So from 7 people to now over 60 members, yeah. and 3 incredible teams,
yeah.
playing cricket
year, yeah.
in Shelburne.
Yeah.
But that's not all. I'm understanding that there was cricket in Dufferin County before 2019. Can you share a little bit about that history?
Yeah. So when we first registered as a non-profit organization, hey, there's a club and we are the first. Shelburne is the pioneer. We are the first one in last decade, based on my research. I got corrected by a very great lady. Her name is Rose Elston, mm-hmm. and she reached out to me through Facebook, and she said, no, Ahsen, let me correct your record. I say, what is it? And she said, you are not the first cricket club in Dufferin County.
Wow.
So in Dufferin County, the cricket club actually, there was an Orangeville Cricket Club in 1975 or 77 time of era, where her husband, mm-hmm. Peter Elston, used to lead that club. They used to play with one cricket club. They used to play with different cities. They used to play with international players from Caribbean, from
That's
Jamaican
exciting.
players, Indian players, Pakistani players. They came here to play, and then suddenly it faded out with mm-hmm. with most of the, of course, the things change. So she actually corrected me that, hey, you guys are not the first one. We were the first one, but she was very happy to see that Shelburne is leading the way, mm-hmm. To bring cricket back. And so what she did, she donated her mascots of the club. So there were hand-stitched dolls, was donated to the Shelburne Cricket Club.
Amazing.
And we did that honor presentation on 28th of May, I believe so, where Julie Elston, she handed her daughter, she hands over the dolls to us, and we decided to always, preserve them in the Museum of Dufferin. So that's how the cricket started. Yeah. A little bit of history in Dufferin.
What an honor and what an incredible history, right? Because for me, I've always thought cricket was just something that we started doing in 2019. So how amazing it is that you were able to uncover that rich history and to be able to now incorporate it into today. I want to touch on, and you touched on it a little bit, from the 70s, they incorporated cricket from different countries. So Jamaica was playing against, the club at the time. Mm-hmm. But here you have a club that is so rich and so diverse with individuals playing from every nationality that you can possibly, almost every nationality, 10 nationalities. Yeah. That's a powerful statement. How do you feel the fact that you're able to include such diversity and richness?
Very proud. Very honored, and I will be honest with you, I was not expecting the response. Mm-hmm. I was thinking that this game was only famous in subcontinent countries in Pakistan, India, and West Indies maximum.
Right.
But never know that, hey, when we will start this initiative, in our club now, I have Shelburne Gladiators captain Waylon Cap from South Africa.
Wow.
We have Rhys Owen his background is from England. Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of players like Craig Parker. He's the vice president of our club. His background is Jamaican. Our founders are from Guyana, Trinidad. We have a youngster, Churchill, which you're going to interview him soon. His background is basically from Nigeria. There is no cricket in Nigeria.
Amazing.
They are mostly soccer and basketball kind of nation. But Churchill joined the club just to show the interest in athleticism, and suddenly he became one of the most emerging player in last year, and he was our key wicket-keeper batsman. So he really put an impact on the team. So that's the Nigerian background, playing cricket under the Canadian, look, so there are 10 in total, different members from 10 different countries, but they are all coming under the flag of Canada.
Absolutely.
So that was exactly the Shelburne Cricket Club. We are different from any other clubs. We are diverse, multicultural, and representing different countries. Yeah,
that is beautiful and quite special. I love it. You touched on a few key things too when you talk about our young people and the fact that you're able to now develop them. Tell us about what that experience is like for you as a club, to be able to mentor and develop all of these incredible young men into.
So the idea of having a cricket club is just not playing just cricket, bat and ball. Mm-hmm. When we say club, that means it's more social. And when you add cricket with it, it brings more character and personality to it. Mm-hmm. So cricket clubs are actually mostly as a gentleman and ladies kind of, social gathering kind of club, right? So that's what exactly we mentor in our club. We lead by example, all the senior players, adults, anyone who's senior, and we show them how to lead a team, how to discipline yourself, how to control your temperament in a small segments during the game.
Right.
And that's what youngsters see. So we shine the ball, we take the guard on the stump, we understand the situation. So that's what we show. Okay, it's not only just your just go and hit the ball. It's just every three-dimension things you need to lead situation. So that's what exactly we try to teach the youngsters. When we started in 2019, they were just growing, understanding the game. 2020, they were scared of the ball. 2022, youngsters were becoming captain.
Love it.
And leading all the senior players behind the youngsters. Like last week matches, Ahsen Siddiqui was leading Warriors. He was a captain against versus a very experienced player and making decisions, staying on the cricket pitch. So that's what we actually teach or promote to how to become a leader. So that's like a short version of the mentorship which we try to, give it back to the kids. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I want to touch on something fun.
Okay.
So you've talked about wickets, and I've heard ball, and I've heard match. Talk to me about the game of cricket, because other than the 3 wickets, I know nothing about cricket, so break it down for me.
Cricket is a rich history. Let's start with the word cricket is, I think so, it's a Dutch word or French word, which was which means a stick or a staff. That's how the cricket started. In the old days, young kids in England, Southeast England, I believe, so they used to play cricket with 3 sticks and stone.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to play cricket.
Yeah, that's how they know. With time, the first cricket bat looked like an ice hockey bat or a field hockey bat.
Right.
And then slowly it evolved. So in cricket, it's actually 2 teams they play together. There are 3 different formats. Mm-hmm. One is a test format, which goes for 5 days. And there is a second format, which is 50 overs, which we call it ODI, one-day international cricket.
Okay.
It's a white ball cricket. So that's a 8 hours day, a whole day game.
Wow.
Then is the shortest and fastest format, which is a very famous nowadays, is called T20 format. So you play in a color kit, you can play with a white ball or a pink ball, it's up to you. Mm-hmm. But that's the shortest format, that's like 20 overs in 3 hours or 4 hours maximum, the game is finished. It's more fast.
Nice.
So 3 format. Okay, how you differentiate these 3 formats? Test cricket is all about the name as its name, test. 5 days, the whole team will wear white dress.
Oh dear. Okay.
Both team.
Yeah.
And they are standing from morning till end, facing 100 kilometers per hour pace, leather, rock, hard, solid ball coming at them. So the bowler is testing the batsman. Batsman is testing the bowler. Fielder is standing in the heat, cold, windy. We are testing the fielders. Any small mistakes change the game.
Right.
So that's test. And that's, I will say, the top notch of cricket.
Okay, so that's what we see on TV.
TV mostly, yeah.
Okay.
And then the ODI is just 1 day. It's more faster. So so you have only 300 deliveries which you need to play, 2 innings, and you have very less time to strategically design it.
Okay.
So you always find a winner in ODI. T20 more fast. It's all about every ball need to be home run or sixer or boundaries. So yeah, so in Shelburne, in Dufferin, what we are playing, because we don't have the facility yet, so we're playing a T20 format in a shared field, yes.
Cool. So if you have different positions, what positions do you play? Or what position do you play?
I'm an all-rounder myself, so I am a left-hand batsman.
Okay.
And a leg spinner. Officially, I'm a leg spinner. I spin the ball, but in Shelburne Cricket Club, I do a little bit medium pace. That's where I play, yeah.
That's incredible. So where do you see the club going from here in 1 minute or less?
Okay, so what I see is that today we have 3 teams. By next year, I'm expecting to have 4 teams and a under-19 team.
I was hoping to hear a women's league.
That's where I'm going. Hold on. So under-19 team and trying to bring a women team. So we already have a plan for indoor tournament this year. We have only 2 or 3 registered females yet.
Okay.
But looking forward to have at least minimum 7 to form a team.
Awesome.
But the good news is that we already have under-19 team.
Perfect.
Completely done. So the plan is that next year we will have a different county cup.
Love it.
We will go out from Shelburne a little bit. We will have a Orangeville, Mulmer, Shelburne, those 3 to play a county cup between each other.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's incredible. Thank you for sharing your story with us. And we're going to continue the next episode, and we're going to bring in the young people and talk about their role in Shelburne cricket and the role that they played in bringing cricket into the schools in Upper Grand. So thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Looking for the best way to get the Major League Baseball games you want to watch? Rogers Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to out-of-market regular season games with all games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this for one all-inclusive price. Order using your remote starting on channel 431 or visit Rogers.com today.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Welcome back to In Conversation with Alethia. In the studio, I have some incredible young leaders with me. I have Ahsen, I have Adian, and I have Churchill. But before I get into the conversation, I'm going to ask each of these amazing cricketers to introduce themselves. So I'll start with you, Ahsen.
Hello, my name is Ahsen Siddiqui. I'm a grade 9 student at St. Dufferin District High School.
Awesome.
And hello, I am Alethia Siddiqui. I am a student from Glenbrook Elementary School, and I'm in grade 8.
Wow.
I'm Churchill Nugbro, and I also attend St. Dufferin District High School as a grade 10 student.
Awesome. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. So I understand that you guys have been playing cricket in Shelburne for a couple of years now, three years now.
Yep, almost 3 years.
What made you decide to play cricket? I'll start with you, Ahsen.
It all decided when I decided to play cricket because I was watching my father play cricket when I was growing up. I remember when I was younger, I used to go to his league games. So we would drive over there and I would just sit there and watch him play. He played very good. So I always came out to practice with his team, and then I would just play with them, and then it just made me want to play cricket.
Okay, nice. So what are some of the lessons that you were able to take from your father that you're now incorporating in your game?
Some lessons that I've learned or he's taught me was defending as a batsman, because last year I couldn't defend. I used to get out very, very quickly. This year I'm playing very, very good now because he's taught me lessons how to defend the bat with the bat. Because when last year I used to be scared of the ball because there's a big guy coming at you throwing the ball with intent to hit you. So I was a little nervous, but this year I'm not scared of anyone anymore. I will just stay there, and then I'll be a pain for them to try to get me out. So, and he's also taught me how to field. Okay. Last year I had some catches, but I also dropped too many catches. This year I didn't get a catch yet, but he's taught me how to get underneath the ball and then use the technique on how to catch the ball with higher success rate than dropping it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And I understand that you were able to captain the last match that you played. What did that feel like for you?
It felt very, very good, but I was nervous on how to be, because I've never captained anyone. I don't know how to, I don't know how to decide who balls this person and who goes where, and when there's a different batsman coming at the crease, and or who to choose to open for batting. My vice captain, Judge Beer, he's taught me, because he's supposed to be captaining when my actual captain's not there, but he said that when an actual captain is not there, he would give the opportunity to the youth to learn, because why not? He will see because he sees leadership qualities in me, and when I have the under-19 team, I think he thinks I could captain the team. So he's just trying to get me prepared for that. And it was very nice. I felt very good being captain, because when I was batting, all my players were getting out very quickly. Awesome. But I stayed and played as a captain for a captain's innings. Yep. And I helped manage to snag a win for our team.
Wow, incredible. Yes. Shout out. Well done. Congrats. So you learned some amazing leadership skills, but I'm going to come back to you in a second. I'm going to go over to Adian. Okay. You are, I believe, the youngest player on the team right now. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
How does it feel, and how does it build your confidence knowing that you're the youngest player playing with your older brother and these grown men?
Well, confidence is pretty high, because since I am the youngest on the team, they can't take advantage because as I'm young, they think I'm weak and all, but yeah, but it's really crazy. It's hard to tell how much confidence it builds up, but overall, I think my confidence is pretty standard against these grown-ups and to my brother because everyone's good at cricket. That's the whole point in cricket. No one's bad at it.
And age doesn't seem to matter.
No.
That's incredible. And I think one of the key things too that I understand is that you're also learning from, you know, these adults, these dads and older brothers that are playing cricket, right? So they're teaching you some of their skills that they've learned along the way.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep.
What position do you play?
I play as a batsman, sometimes a bowler, and a fielder. I'm basically an all-rounder, but I'm not good at keeping because that's just not my style.
Okay.
In cricket.
All right, fair enough. I like that. I want to come back to you in a second. Over to Churchill, and I'm seeing a really nice chain around your neck. Says King. I'm going to call you King from now on.
Thank you.
So King, what is it like to play cricket with these incredible young men?
Well, it's great. It's a new experience for me because I usually played basketball before I started playing cricket. You know, I got into cricket last year summer. I didn't really know what the sport was until I actually started playing. I started enjoying it. You know, I fell in love with the game.
Nice.
You know, like they've taught me new things that I have to work on because I'm not as good as they are, but I want to be that good. So I'm just going to keep on striving for that.
That's incredible. I love that. And if I understand correctly, both yourself and his son were instrumental in bringing cricket to your local high school.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about that journey, and then I'll go over to his son after?
Well, at the beginning, it was kind of tough because no one really wanted to play. No one really knew what it was. So me and San took the initiative, went to our principal, and advertised the idea of cricket in the curriculum of gym classes. And it took a while before they listened, but eventually cricket got in the curriculum, so now gym classes play it. And it's fun now because I have to be a leader in my class and teach them how to play, teach them the proper way.
That is incredible. I don't think, you know, our viewers truly get the concept of what you were able to do, both of you, right? It's not that just cricket is a sport that you're playing, you know, at recess time in the field. It is part of the curriculum. That is powerful. That is incredible. And this is something that is part of the Upper Grand District School Board curriculum because of your hard work, because of your perseverance. Give yourself kudos for that, because that is incredible. Very inspiring what you were able to accomplish. I'm going to shift over to Hassan. What did you learn through this experience of now getting cricket into the school?
I have learned that you have to be very persistent and like reminding them to like about cricket because they will like forget about it. So like you got to keep on reminding until like it's in like the back of their heads. So now I'm being called, me, Churchill, and a few others were being called to for example, the Black Excellence ceremony we had like a week ago, I think. We were called to teach them how to play cricket, and because no one else knew how to besides us, but we were called to teach them how to play cricket, and because of that, the person on the board she bought some new kits for the cricket, so like they have like new cricket gear and everything for everyone to use for the school board. Yeah.
I love that. That's incredible. And I'm hearing that, you know, it's not only developed your leadership skills, it's developed your confidence, it's developed your ability to go out there and impact and influence all adults, right? So this is something that I find incredibly inspiring for you young leaders to be able to achieve. So again, I'm going to keep giving you kudos because you deserve it. I'm going to go over to you, Adian. I see that you're wearing, you know, all three of you are wearing your club gear. Can you tell us a little bit more about, you know, some of the sponsors and especially the individuals that have been championing for youth, for you to be able to play cricket?
First of all, I'm not a big fan of Warriors because the color and everything.
Competition.
But, yeah, it is a competition. Second, I like this color because it's Gladiators. They're just the best. And even though we lost 2 times in a row, but hey, you can still learn from making your mistakes. What I really like about this is the Gladiator logo and everything, and the DCCA, our sponsorship. I really feel appreciated that they sponsored us and everything.
Incredible.
So that, because without them, this uniform wouldn't be possible.
Amazing, amazing. And here you are as young people now being able to participate in the sport of cricket and sharing it with the world, essentially.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Where do you see cricket being rolled out to more young people? Like, can you see more young people your age participating in the sport of cricket?
Definitely, yes. Because I've seen kids that are younger than me and, you know, older than me, obviously, playing. And they all play at a certain type of level. But I'm not saying they're at bad levels, but they're learning fast. They're quick learners. That's all I gotta say.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. Would any of you consider playing cricket professionally now that you've been exposed to it significantly?
Yeah? Yes, actually, 100%.
Awesome. What about you, Churchill? Basketball still? Cricket, maybe?
It's a maybe for me.
It's a maybe?
Oh my God.
It's a maybe for me.
So do you think you'd probably go back to basketball at some point, or?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that's understandable. I think, you know, this has been, your first year playing cricket, and you're still getting comfortable and confident in the role. Would you involve, for example, your mom or your parents to play, you know, cricket with you at some point? Invite them out to a test game?
Oh, yes. They have to come.
They have to come. I
One
love
day,
that.
I'm going to have to convince them to come because
All
they
right.
need to see it.
Awesome. So mom and dad and whoever else is at home, you have to come out and support your son your son King as he plays cricket. Love it, love it. So where do you see yourself going from here, Hassan? I know you're in grade 10. You're passionate about cricket. Grade 9. Oh, my goodness. And you're in grade 10, right, Churchill?
He's in grade 10.
Oh, my gosh. Incredible. So you have another 3 years at the high school. Do you think you'll continue playing cricket right throughout high school?
Definitely. I will play cricket pretty much probably throughout my whole life.
Yeah.
But I will try to create a team for our school.
Oh.
Like I'm talking to some teachers who are helping me. They're saying that we'll probably have a team up and running by probably like next year or the year after. But I'm trying to like get students to come
Amazing.
out and play, so they can fall in love with the sport or like it at least, and then just enough for them to like make a team so we can play and win.
That would be powerful. So not only to have a team within the school, but eventually, potentially even teams within the board.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. What about you, Adian? What thoughts do you have for the future of cricket?
My thoughts on the future of cricket, that it will still be a second most watchable sport, maybe number one. That's if soccer gets terrible. But my future about cricket, our future, is that there will be a lot of competitiveness, yeah, and
Awesome.
A lot of kids that are younger and older to play and to reach a level of high standards, basically.
Love it. Excellent.
High confidence.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
A lot of newcomers like myself should join in, come into the fun, and let's play some cricket.
Awesome, awesome. I love it. Thank you, gentlemen, for sharing your journey with cricket with us, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the field.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us on this episode of In Conversation with Alethia. Tune in next time for amazing guests and speakers. Take care for now.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
I'm Nicole Martin, the proud ambassador for the Comfort Bear program. Comfort Bears provide these cuddly bears to local children who are terminally ill, facing trauma, or battling a serious illness. Every